Welcome to the season finale of NBA 2K TV. I cannot believe we are here at the end of the year.
I know, and as per our recent tradition, we are throwing a 2K TV wrap party.
I love this. This is the best time of the year because we play with and against community members in a myriad of modes across NBA 2K26.
And they give you tips on how to get
Here we go. Whose band is that? I got him! Oh, right here! Snatch it, the best grab back! Whoa. Hey, yo, right here! Stay out here! Good boy! Come get it! get it! Come get it!
GG's.
Yep, you see it. Here we go. Oh, right here! I got him. Get the ball.
得罚。
Hey, yo, right here. That's all you.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Buffalo, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And checking out Buffalo, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Holiday out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Klingon in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the Stars, they've got Draymond Green. Sexton is out there with Bird. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second. When it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Bird with it. Green with a screen for Bird. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Holiday, the pass to Grant. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That 3 off the mark. And so Bird will bring it up for Buffalo. Outside, Sexton. To the inside. Taken away by Holiday. Thybulle with the ball. Now Green defending. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Now, here is Bird. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here is Holiday. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And that one misses. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a major story for the Trail. Blazers. I'm told a team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Here's Holiday. Benny Avdia making his last shot. Here's Yang. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, Holiday has terrific vision. He's great at spotting open guys.
Outside, Sexton. To the paint. Here's Robinson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Here's what the Stars head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here is Bird. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Levine's shot is off.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Holiday, a screen on Sexton. Here's Grant. And the rejection by Bird. And Sexton has it in the corner. And he stays with it. Outside, Levine. On the wing, Bird. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Bird right side. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bird's got 5.
Well, Levine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
Holiday, the pass to Grant. Back to Holiday. There's a good screen. Drills it from outside.
What an answer from Holiday. He's definitely a threat from beyond the arc when he's motivated like that.
Bird right side. That one a little long. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 2. Grant, that's good.
Timeout.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
And so now a timeout called by head coach Mike Fratello. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Stars, Drummond comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Draymond Green. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Levine. Standing at 28 points. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Thibault on the wing. Outside Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Avdia. Grant for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, you know, Grant's ability to space the floor is very valuable to this offense.
Sexton kicks to Bird. Levine wide open. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Grant. Now here's Lillard from deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And Bird, here we go. Outside, Sexton. Connects from three-point range.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quickly.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now, here's Sexton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Levine. Here's Bird, and the shot goes down. Bird's got his third bucket of the night. Portland with the ball, trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Now Bird, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Stars, Miller's checked in for Levine. Thompson comes in for Sexton, and it's Russell in for Bird. Now, here's Lillard. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
At this point in his career, Lillard leans a lot on his outside shooting, but he can still mix it up inside.
Here's Russell. On the wing, Thompson shoots it up. Reggie with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Lillard outside. Murray sets a screen for Holiday. Murray outside. No good on the triple. Buffalo has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Portland again with the bucket.
And the fast hands of Lillard are what set the whole thing off. Great steal.
Russell against Lillard. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. And it's Miller in the corner. Thompson outside. Back to Miller. The Stars need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
In for the Trailblazers, Hansen, Caleb Love.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
For Buffalo, they've gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And so Russell hits them both.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. And the 3 off target.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Murray. Here's Love. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Love. And here's Miller.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul.
It's a tie game in Buffalo. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Buffalo's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Bird is out there with Sexton. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. It's the group in the second quarter for the Stars. Now Love. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Crafty move. Murray outside. That's in there. Love with the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Wagner with a screen for Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Levine. Outside for Sexton. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Portland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Drummond's checked in for the Stars. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back over to you guys.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Stars are, they're moving upwards just a bit. Still plenty of work to do, but as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Bird scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here is Bird. He's got 13. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Avdia. Over Levine. Grant the pass to Avdia. No good on that one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And finished off by Wagner.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Avdia. Bucket is good. Avdia's got 6 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Stars.
Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good with the triple.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Bird. And here's Levine. Over Avdia. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And a chance here to check out some stats for Zach LaVine.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And Portland making a change here. Klingen's checked in. And here's Love from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Yeah, look, that's a good find by the veteran. Grant keeping everyone involved.
Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Damian Lillard. Callie, how's he doing?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Portland's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Good on the three-point shot.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
And so now, a timeout called by head coach Mike Fratello. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Buffalo makes some changes. Robinson's checked in for Andre Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sexton. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. Now here's Bird. We saw him with 29 points last game. Thompson for 3. And Klingen pulls it down. And here's the break. Thibault the bounce pass. Grant for 3. Again, the miss by Grant.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Portland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. They recover it. The Stars trailing. Down low. Deflects the pass and stolen by Lillard. And the rejection by Bird. One-on-one here. And the cheer by Levine.
And Levine's eyes light up when the break is on. He's so elusive in these situations.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. No good from Grant.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
Now here's Levine. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Grant kicks to Thibault. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Bird with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here. It is eye-opening.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Lillard. It's up a three. Robinson pulls it in. Thompson left side. Outside Levine. Now here's Bird. Buffalo moving it around. Stolen by Grant. Now Thibault. He's looking for Klingon and finds him. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
And so now a timeout called by head coach Mike Fratello. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So Buffalo ends up going with a whole new group. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Drew Holiday's checked in for Damian Lillard. Here's Poole. At the elbow, Williams. Swing in with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Swing in the screen for Holiday. Drains the three-pointer. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now, here's Wagner. And that one drops. Wagner's got his third basket of the night right there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Count it, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Williams sends a screen for Poole. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Poole. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, a throwback big. Williams almost exclusively operates around the hoop.
To the middle, Grant finds Klingon. Goes back up. Rebound by Williams.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Poole on the wing. Pass to Wagner. Here's Mitchell. Avdia with a defensive effort.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much. But right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Now here's Thibault. Bird covering. Avdia drains it from beyond the arc. Avdia's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Portland. The Stars trail by 5. On the floor for Portland, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Holiday, and it's Klingon into the center. And Robinson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the floor. Holiday finds Klingon. Back to Holiday. Pass to Thibault. Now Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Bird inside, guarded by Holiday. Bird misses. The kick out to Holiday. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his third assist on the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that shot.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Bird.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Sexton against Holiday. Fires the 3. Holiday with another miss. Buffalo has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Avdia, a screen on Sexton. Pass to Klingon. Launches it. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Sexton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Levine is screen on Howard. Bird. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Kevin, back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, this guy's a classic example of hard work paying off. Jeremy Grant has developed into a very impactful player.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Portland with the ball. Buffalo making their last shot. The wide open look here for Holiday. They get it back, and it's Klingon with the jam.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Here's Bird. Rebound by the Trailblazers. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Buffalo, a better start would be ideal. But right now, they're 10th in their respective conference.
When I look at the Stars, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
And this is just about where I thought they'd be. The truth is, to get to the next level for this team, they're probably going to need to make a big trade at some point.
So here's Portland's starting group. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Klingon in at the center. And for the Stars, Zach LaVine out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bird in at point guard. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
Here's Bird. Portland making their last shot. For 3. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Holiday passes to Thybulle. The three-pointer off the mark. Here come the Stars with the ball. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
Sexton passes to Bird. Now here's Thybulle. Pass to Avdia. The 3. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Sexton against Thybulle. Back to Sexton. Three-pointer. Buffalo again can't hit.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Holiday. Grant outside. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Green.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Here's Bird. 29 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And you factor in his defense as well. 3 blocks on the night, really making his presence felt. Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Avdia, good.
Yeah, for his position, Grant is a solid ball mover. He looks for chances to facilitate.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Magic, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Stars, they're making some progress. Still looking up at most of the league, but you got to keep pounding the rock. Progress comes in fits and starts.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is Holiday's mentality. Never afraid at trying his luck and forcing the issues.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. The Stars trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
Outside Holiday. Avdia passes to Grant. Three-pointer. Klingon with a screen. Second chance effort. Klingon. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Bird, that's good.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
Now here's Avdia, coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Grant outside, 6 to shoot. Takes one from 10 feet. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And this is where you feed the big man Clingan. He knows how to execute from this close.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Sexton with it. 8 points in his last time out. To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Avdia. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
Grant outside. Over Green. Here's Clingan. Oh, Green with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Green. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Trailblazers.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Drummond's checked in for Buffalo. Vanderbilt comes in for Draymond Green.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Bird. And miss after miss right now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Now here's Avdia. He's got 6. Clingan with a screen from deep. Avdia, good.
Got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night. Let's take a look at the numbers for Damian Lillard.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Holiday out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Clingan in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Buffalo, they've got Draymond Green. Colin Sexton is out there with Bird. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Robinson in at center. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coach?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Now Sexton, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Bird missing. Thybulle with the ball. Working on Green. Pass to Avdia. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Both free throws good from Avdia. And here's Sexton. 8 points his last outing. Outside, LaVine. And here's Bird from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thibault, the pass to Holiday. Back to Thibault. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Here's Klingon. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Robinson a screen on Holiday. Inside. And Robinson throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, Buffalo's head coach and I were able to chat. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Grant. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Abdia finds Thibault. Holiday, no one around him. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial two. Your WNBA run from 2000 to 02, and this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. Thompson, he's checked in for Buffalo. No good on the second free throw. Buffalo has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, Levine. A three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to New Orleans. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sexton against Holiday. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. There's Levine. The rebound by Grant.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
There's the triple. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Holiday gets the bucket.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Here's Levine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
The Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Robert Williams is checked in for Buffalo. Now, here's Thibault. Hasn't made one yet. Holiday and Portland again with the bucket. The Stars have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Sexton kicks to Williams. It's tipped, taken away by Holiday. Here's Avdia, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Let's remember, Avdia is 6'9", which means he is quite capable of being effective in the painted area.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Thompson fires the three. Avdia with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Grant outside. Here's the three. Here's Klingon. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
Outside, Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
The Stars trailing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Buffalo. Vanderbilt's checked in for Williams. Zach LaVine comes in for Sexton. And it's Russell in for Mitchell. Now LaVine following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Here is Russell. Back to LaVine. Shot clock at 5. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. One-on-one here. Here's Thibault. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love how much effort Drew Holiday puts into the defensive side of the floor, and it pays off in a transition bucket there.
Now, here is Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Stars making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Murray's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Orlando. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Stars are,
they're moving upwards just a bit. Still plenty of work to do, but as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Klingon with it, defended by Drummond. Klingon's shot is on.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Back to Lillard. Klingon the screen for Lillard. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here is Russell. No scoring in this one. Miller, the pass to Russell. Outs one up. That shot off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Portland. They lead by 7. Avdia finds Lillard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Buffalo has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Russell. Back to Miller. Over Avdia. And once again off the mark by Buffalo. Portland leading by 7. Holiday with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Holiday's got 9.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's Russell. Back to Thompson to stop the drought. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Avdia kicks to Lillard. To the paint. Outside for Murray. And it's off from three-point range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's Russell in the corner. Fires for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds in the game. From downtown, Miller grabs the miss. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Thompson from long range. Drew Holiday has been on the...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Magic, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
They're seeing where Buffalo is. They're making some progress. Still looking up at most of the league, but you got to keep pounding the rock. Progress comes in fits and starts.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Avdiya's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Klingon in at the 5 down low. And for the Stars, Zach LaVine out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bird in at the 1. And Portland starts out with the ball. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Here's Bird. Portland making their last shot. Sexton misses. Vanderbilt against Grant. Portland moving it around. Avdiya against LaVine. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Sexton. Vanderbilt, a screen on Thybulle. Down low. Vanderbilt, no good. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. Here's Thybulle. From outside, off the mark. And just over a minute played here to start the game. For 3, Sexton. They get it again. And Ayton with the stuff.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Now Portland with it. Outside Thybulle. Avdiya outside. Back to Thybulle. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, stretching the floor. One of the many things Grant does for this team.
Here's Bird. He's covered by Holiday. Right side LaVine. Over Avdiya. Shot by LaVine. No good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Pass to Klingon. Up top Thybulle. Check by Sexton. Avdiya from outside. Rebound Buffalo. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Holiday. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Over Sexton. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
In so many different ways, Holiday's work ethic, it shows up.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bird passes to Levine. Here's Bird. Back to Levine. It's tipped. It's stolen by Holiday. Jumps up. And Holiday powers it home.
Excellent court awareness from Holiday. He got out ahead and finished off the break.
On the wing, Levine shoots it from the corner. And Klingon pulls it down.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's Thybulle missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Bird, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Buffalo again can't hit. Here's Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Sexton. No made baskets yet. Good work defensively by Thybulle.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Count that bucket.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Inside, out of bounds.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Orlando. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Stars are, they're moving upwards just a bit. Still plenty of work to do, but as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Holiday out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Klingon in at the center. And for Buffalo, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Colin Sexton is out there with Bird. Then there's Ayton. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player-involved movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Here's Sexton. Portland making their last shot. From outside, off the mark. Now, here's Thybulle. Defended by Sexton. Avdia, the pass to Thybulle. A three-pointer, no good. And here is Vanderbilt. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now Bird on the wing, Levine. 6 to shoot. And Klingon pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Avdia can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Levine. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Levine. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And good execution by Levine with the pass. I mean, showing improved leadership skills there.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. pass to Klingon. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
On the wing, Levine. Shoots over Abdia. Levine's shot is off.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Grant gets a wide open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so Bird will bring it up for Buffalo. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And Portland has possession. Buffalo making their last shot. It's Klingon, top of the key. And the rejection by Eaton.
Lockdown rim protection from Aiden, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Clock at 4. The 3 ball. The Stars with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now, here's Avdia. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Al Levine following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Bird against Holiday. Vanderbilt misses. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The Stars have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bird outside, fires from deep, and once again off the mark by the Stars. Portland trailing here. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Outside, Sexton. Ayton sets the pick for Sexton. Stolen by Grant. He takes it in. Thibault. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Thibault's got his second basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those two.
Hachimura is checked in for the Stars. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebound. In the third spot, Donovan Klingon.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Kevin, back over to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. The Stars shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And you know you don't expect every team to be playing at their best here at the start, Clark, of the season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, a long season means you're going to have some peaks and valleys. And if you have a couple of bad games to start the year, you don't want to overreact, but you do want to be serious about trying to correct what's going wrong. If an extended bad streak happens, now that's cause for a little more concern.
And Abdia, the bucket on the assist by Grant.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Ayton a screen on Abdia. And Ayton throws it down.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And Portland has possession. Pass to Thibault. Back to Holiday. Down low. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's just a great job of finishing by Klingon.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Denny Avdia. He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Buffalo making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Stars trail by 3. Hachimura setting the pick for Sexton. Hachimura kicks to Bird. Levine feeling it out a bit. Just 3 to shoot. It's over Avdia, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Portland leading by 3. Lillard dishes to Love. Back to Lillard. And how about we check the numbers for Zach LaVine?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Hart, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Hachimura kicks to Bird. Offline with his 3. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Pass to Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down. Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Substitution on the court.
Wide open look here for Murray, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Lillard against Bird. Right side, Sexton. Levine finds Bird. A shot off that time.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Oh, wide open look for Love. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hachimura, the screen. Bird, the pass to Sexton. Bird against Lillard. Back to Hachimura. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Now, here's Lillard. His last outing, 16 points for him. Back to Love. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Lillard missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for Buffalo. 6-point game. To the inside. Hachimura. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They set the pick. Lillard way outside. Portland again missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The Stars trail by 4. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Love in a 2-guard. Bird's shot is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Love against Sexton. Here is Love. Still scoreless. To the paint. And there's Murray on the assist by Love.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And Buffalo shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Levine kicks to Bird. They get it back. Outside for Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got the game tied up here for the Stars. Pass to Lillard. Lets the three fly. Robinson pulls it in. Buffalo has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Inside and stolen by Murray. The drive by Love. And that one, good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Sexton dishes to Bird. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Lillard. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Buckner with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Sexton, the pass to Wagner. That one doesn't go. Portland leading. Love finds Lillard. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Lillard.
Dame Lillard doing what he does, getting to a spot and cashing in.
The Stars making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sexton deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Levine. Takes the three. Out to Bird. Over Lillard. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Bird. Bird's got 7 points.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Sexton against Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voiced some early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Lillard. Teardrop shot. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now, here is Bird. 29 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Klingen's shot is off. And so Bird will bring it up for the Stars. They trail by 7. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Klingen the screen for Lillard. Off target from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Levine with it. Lillard picks him up. Sexton on the wing. Three-pointer, Bird. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Now here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And the Stars now going with a whole new group out there. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Lillard. Russell kicks to Hield. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Thibault. Shot clock at 6. The Stars need to get off a shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Robinson. Holiday goes in. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Avdia gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Stars have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Holiday against Russell. Thompson passes to Vanderbilt. Buffalo moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Russell. Klingen with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Avdia dishes to Holiday. Now here's Hield. Still yet to score. Basket counts.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Now here is Holiday. There's a screen. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
To the middle, stolen by Grant. Thibault with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Thompson. Uncovered. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Avdia. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Stars. Mo Wagner's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Burden for Russell. That free throw, good from Avdia. Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Bird. He's got 12.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Thibault. Avdia kicks to Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Avdia. Holiday, no one around him. Portland, no good that time either. Buffalo has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Robinson a screen on Avdia. Offensive rebound. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Grant with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. Jacks up a 3. And no good that time. The shot, no good. It's a tie game in Buffalo. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll. And that's ready up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at Portland, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
as long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Ayton out there with Hachimura. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Bird in at the point. That's the group for Mike Fratello getting going here in the second half. Clock at 6. Pass to Sexton. Over Thibault. The shot by Sexton, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Grant, that's good.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The Stars trailing. And here's Sexton on the wing. Bird. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Outside, Sexton. Ayton sets the pick for Sexton. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. A 2-point game, and that one is good. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now Bird, 14 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hachimura. Off target from 3-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
Phenomenal playmaking instincts from Holiday, getting the ball to a ready shooter on time and on target.
Bird against Holiday. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Holiday. The Stars making the shot. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Trailblazers. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here's Bird. He's got 14. Klingon with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Holiday with it. Defended by Sexton. No good from Grant. Here's LaVine. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Bird outside. Down low. Sexton finds Hachimura. 3-pointer, Bird. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Grant. And stolen by Sexton. So Mike Fratello's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Trailblazers third.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Inside, Robinson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Robinson's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Holiday with the 3, hands it from downtown.
3 points.
And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Thompson left side. Back to Russell. Miller surveying the floor. It's over Avdia. That's short off the rim. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Grant the pass to Holiday. Pass to Thibault. Grant for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Miller with the ball. Now Avdia defending. Robinson a screen on Howard. Russell passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Vanderbilt against Grant. Lillard from outside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Holiday, and finished off by Robinson.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
A moment for an injury report.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Buffalo provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Portland moving the ball around. Holiday with it. Picked up by Poole. Here's Thibault. And they pick up 2. Thibault's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Here goes on Donovan Klingon.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Now, here's Lillard. 14 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, you never want to
foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Full free throw is good from Lillard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, here is Russell. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Lillard against Russell. Murray right side. And the dunk by Grant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shot's good by Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And Portland has possession. Buffalo making their last shot. Pass to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 12 in the game.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Lillard against Russell. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice reaction by D'Angelo to the defense sagging back. Just drops in the simple floater there.
Pass to Thibault. Murray against Williams. Open shot by Murray. Kicks it out to Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Russell with it. Back to Poole. Again, the Stars score.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And it's Lillard missing. Buffalo has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the shot goes in. Poole's got the lead up to 2 now for the Stars.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Lillard. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. We're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Trailblazers, you've got Murray, Damian Lillard out there with Denny Avdia, and it's Love in at the 2-guard spot. Avdia dishes to Love. Avdia the pass to Murray. The shot from the low post is good.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
And the Stars have possession. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Drops in the layup for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Murray. Here's Krejci. Robinson with the block.
He's normally good for at least a couple of throwbacks a game. Robinson a force on that defensive side of the ball.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Lillard. Nice D from Bird. And Buffalo shooting 61% from the field. Showing some marvelous touch out there.
What a marvelous athlete Levine is. Soaring off the ground with ease for the jam. And looks so good floating in the air.
Pass to Lillard. Takes a three. Rebound by the Stars. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now Vanderbilt. Buffalo moving it around. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Robinson kicks to Bird. Beyond the arc. Portland grabs the miss.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
He has the ability simply to take over games, and that's what makes Dame so much fun to watch.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Buffalo. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Bird. The tray. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Lillard kicks to Love. Outside, Avdia. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Bird looking it over to the inside. Out of bounds. Takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Buffalo. On Saturday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Levine. Back to Bird. Poole on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Levine. Over Avdia, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Leading lineup for the Trailblazers: Jeremy Grant, Matisse Thybulle, Drew Holiday.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Thybulle, guarded by Poole. Avdia can't hit.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Robinson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Bird. They need this one. Swing in with the block. Down low. Over in the corner, Avdia. Misses the 3. For Buffalo, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Robinson misses. The Trailblazers with the lead. Avdia finds Holiday. Now Thybulle. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Clingan looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Holiday. Outside, Avdia. Over Levine. They get it again. A nice shot by Clingan. Klingen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Here's Bird. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. Avdia. Pass to Klingen. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Klingen the screen for Avdia. The Stars with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And so now a timeout called by head coach Mike Fratello. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Stars, Ayton, he's checked in for Robinson. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jordan Poole. And here's Sexton. Inside, here's Ayton. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Sexton against Holiday. Now, Avdia. Klingen the screen for Avdia. He drills the 3.
I tell you, he picked a tough time to start struggling. Only 1 of 6 from the field here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Ayton. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Avdia outside. Now Grant. Holiday left side. All sorts of time. Cleared away by Ayton.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, that is a big-time jam. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now Grant. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. That's off. Buffalo has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bird fires. Levine outside. Ayton a screen on Avdia. Here's Hachimura. Stolen by Holiday. Goes up. And he gets off the break with the jam.
Well, he's got such quick hands, does Holiday, and he's a superb defender because his hands are quick, he moves his feet, and he does a nice job reading the opponent and gets after steals as a result.
Shouldering the load. Ayton taking care of business here in the clutch.
Portland trailing here. Now Grant. Shoots. Levine with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 5. Ayton inside. Guarded by Holiday.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Stolen by Bird, and now they decide to foul intentionally. It's a three-point game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. Both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. Two-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Fires the three. Cleared away by Ayton. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now Holiday. So the Stars end up winning it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Alan LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present our player of the game.